What is up, everybody? How are we all doing today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Saturday. There's so many things going on, and as you can tell, we've got a little workstation all set up here that I'm slowly gonna probably start to put together. I mean, it is put together, but I'll probably start to activate all the different parts of it as we go along. And I've also got so many fucking, so much stuff has happened in the past, I don't know, month since I last did a stream. There have been so many announcements and cool things happening. And I mean, honestly, I might get into that first because there's fun stuff going on. Also, what's this thing happening? No, not now. Not now. We're in the middle of a stream. But anyways, to answer the questions in the chat right now, what the fuck? Look, my green screen's all jacked up already. Get that. You guys can't see behind the curtain. Am I the wizard or the unicorn? Actually, Mako is the wizard, the dog is the wizard, the unicorn is my cat, and then I'm the guy behind the mountain just watching them because my dog is teaching my cat how to be the most chaotic agent of chaos there ever was. And gosh darn it, it's just wild. I'm also trying to figure out, somebody told me, dude, you can't know what's behind the curtain. Too much is behind the curtain. I'm trying to figure out how to change the title of the stream while the stream is happening because somebody told me I could do that. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I feel like figuring it out. Anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is this thing. It's not like it needs me to talk about it. It's already doing goddamn well enough, but this was like a guy or a group of people who posted on the Lines forum, and they made this really cute thing that you guys can't see it if I do that. It's like this cool little digital tape guy, and you can loop on it and overdub, and it is quite adorable. It's like $500 right now, unfortunately. But this is a project that I've been following for kind of a long time. I'm glad that it's actually here and it's finally coming out. It looks super duper cool. As you can see, 45 minutes tapes. You can, excuse me. We got a little drum and bass background music here going on. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but this thing is really cool and it looks really cute. Everything about it makes me happy, and I'm really excited to see these out in the wild. Unfortunately, I don't have $500 right now, so it won't be me, but maybe someday. Because I'm very into this, and they've been taking their time making it and everything like that. So it's very cute. I'm very into it. That's thing number one on the list to talk about. I should delete these as I go. No, because then I'll forget them. I'll just make them smaller because that's how that works. I wanted to rename the stream because it's not a specifically Elektron stream, but I do want to bitch about Elektron for a little bit. But I feel like I should kind of maybe build my way up to bitching about Elektron. And before I do that, let's take a look at another video here that I'm me and my boss at Perfect Circuit ages ago had to do one of these repairs that this guy's going to do. This is the guy who said all hardware synths are a ripoff and you're a fucking dweeb for buying hardware synths, and it was like he was really, and everybody had their take on it and everything like that. And basically, he's got a Prophet X here, which is Sequential for some reason was like, let's make a synth that's like all like multi samples, and then we'll like slap a filter on it, and we'll be like, hey, it's a fucking Prophet. And that it's really weird. But anyways, long story short is the internal of a Prophet X does indeed, I can 100% confirm that it does look like this. It's like a cheap, crappy computer with like, they didn't even like, it's got like a keyboard port and all of this shit. And yeah, I don't think that he goes all the way through it.
Inputs and output ports of a standard PC motherboard, which is running Linux, by the way, not uncommon these days for flagship synths to run Linux. A very cheap, small form factor PC motherboard inside your $4,000 brick. Here's the CMOS battery, which is,
I believe that's what we
dead,
were
I
actually
assume. Let's measure
doing,
it for
because
good measure.
blah blah blah. He's not wrong about this. It does. He kind of like dunks on him for like a good long minute, because I think that is like that kind. This essentially confirms his whole argument, and I think he's very happy about this, about finding this maybe, or maybe he already knew. I don't think the Prophet X goes for $4,000 anymore, but that's beside the point. It is really funny, and I don't know if he shows the rest of the chassis, but yeah. Essentially, like there's a little, and it's funny because there's a shitty little hard drive and like a shitty little computer, and then this is essentially, it's like a handful of VCAs and a handful of filters, if I remember, like just like 2240s or whatever, like filter chips, and that is this synth. And I just thought it was really funny that somebody dumped this on the internet and it got 30K views, because this was a crappy synth, and I like, a lot of people really liked it because they were like, oh, it's road ready and everything. And I was like, I don't know. I think it sounds like shit. I think you could just use a computer, and bada bing, bada boom. That's my take on the Prophet X. Oh, buddy. It was a fun time. Okay, let's maybe do like 2 little videos and then 2 little 20 minutes of jamming probably. And look at the chat. Is there real tape inside the tape guy? No, there's not real tape inside. It's all digital. But it's it's like they took their time and made some emulations. Fuck was that? Mike G. I remember at NAMM that year, Dave Smith was angry people were giving him shit about this. I bet they were, because it was a bad design. It was weird too. Like they hi Spike. It was a really crummy design in my opinion, and it was like a weird take to do. And the company that hi Spike. Spike. The company that was supposed to do the stuff, 8-Bit Do. I wonder if they're still around. No. That wasn't the name of it, was it? What was the name of it? I can't remember. 8DO. 8DO.
The very end, press the F1 key repeatedly, and hopefully it will boot up. If not,
okay, let's see if this company's still. Oh, it looks like they're still making. That was the other thing too about this synth that I don't think anybody mentioned, is like they were ridiculously expensive, the sound packs. I don't see anything for the. I'm not really gonna look very much, but anyways, I just thought that was funny. So. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's make some weird sounds now and bitch about Elektron for a little bit, because I've gotten asked a few times. Here, let me see if I I gotta turn everything on. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, yeah. That sounds like it's working. I think I did the thing now. What's going on here? I should be hearing this. Anyways, people have been asking me about this thing about Hapax, however you want to say it. Slopshy, don't force your girlfriend to watch this. That's interesting. This is the bro. Wait, oh shit, hold on. This channel is now officially a Bro Synth Network affiliate channel. I don't know what that means, but he sent me a hat. He sent me a hat, and I'm gonna rock this shit. Oh, I forgot he sent me this hat. What did I do? Oh yeah, see, I'm so dumb. I had the fill condition set to on. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the Hapax, to be 100% honest. No, I'm not gonna, I don't need to not be honest. God damn, it's really hard to make all of the pads like really pop, I guess you could say. We could darken everything up. I guess let me know if that's too dark. But yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun with the Hapax because I keep on finding that what I've done is kind of disconnect. And I was talking to somebody about this today, and they were like, "Oh, how do you think about it feeling in regards to like the Elektron sequencer and like things like the M8 and everything?" And I can't talk about the M8 quite yet because there's so much going on with the M8. But using the Hapax for like 3 weeks now has made me realize that the Elektron sequencer is fucking... It's cooked, dude. Like, it's been almost 20 years since the Elektron sequencer has really like done much or changed much. And having the ability to do everything that this can do and all the effects that this thing has, and especially with automation... oh my gosh, I didn't even get to the automation-y stuff. There's just an unlimited amount of like fun utility that can be had by kind of like disconnecting your control like scheme from your kind of like sound generation scheme. And I've been experimenting a lot with that lately. So let's dive into some of the fun stuff I've been doing. Couple of things right up top, right off the bat. I went and did some sample prep, and it was incredibly fun. How much can you guys see this little dealio here? Not super well, but okay. So what's going on here is in Jungle Warfare. Okay, hold on. let me read this up. Dude, the Octatrack is the best thing ever. Yeah, the Octatrack is the best thing ever, and I'm not gonna like argue with that. But the Octatrack sequencer is pretty much just like a small update from the machine drum sequencer, and the Octatrack is 15 years old now, and like I'm like, dude, the last thing they added to the Octatrack sequencer were conditional trigs. And I just like, I want more. And this is more for me personally. This is like, cause Elektron was almost like the like little bit, the sequencing taste where you're like, ooh, this is really fun. This is like fun and intuitive and easy. And you know, to be honest, it's been 8 years since I've had that taste. And now I'm like, ooh, give me more. But also I don't want to use a computer. So that's the crunch. Did I used to work for Foxtone? Yes, I did. Used to work for Foxtone. And I picked up the phone constantly. Anyways, so I should hold on before I turn off this. Yeah, no. Okay. So back to it. I was doing some sample prepping, and I also need somebody to tell me what the fuck I did wrong. But Jungle Warfare, at the end of all of the breaks, if you've ever looked at the break folders in Jungle Warfare, there's like a bunch of variations and then the cuts, right? And so the cuts are like these really small things, to be totally honest here. So like one cut sounds like this, like, and that's all it is. But you realize that like that's the most simplified version of the break that they've chopped up and like done all this crazy shit with. And so if you put you know, like a handful of them all on one you know, audio file here, which is what I've done, and then you start to slice it up. What did I do here? Burp, like that, you know. Anyways, so then you can start to like, you know, you've got like a handful of breaks all on this one sliced up thing. And that's where starting to program on like a grid becomes really, really fun. So, you know what's funny about this pattern that you're hearing is that it's actually not supposed to... It's not supposed to be for these chops, I don't think. Sure, I think this one's supposed to be for these chops. Anyways, also, what I keep bouncing back and forth from here is something that I'm sold on, and I don't think I'll ever go back to, which is like the pattern launching menu here. So we've got ourselves a disconnected sequencer. We've got a whole bunch of sound generation stuff over here. And then this is essentially just Ableton's clip launching view. And hey, what are you guys doing? Sorry, the animals are being wacky and wild. Wild and wacky. Oh, Mr. Mako. Sorry, Mako. You can't be off camera being all cute and stuff because no one can see it. Anyways, so this is like the clip launching view. It's absolutely wonderful. You've got automation you can just dial in. You can also like click and then like dial an automation amount, boop, and then pop another amount down like here, you know, and be like, oh wait, what's this one that I want? And then dial that in too. What did I just do? Boop. And then have like an interpolated value between those two. Which is incredibly nifty because that is essentially a slide trick. Holy moly, when you're using this to switch between samples on the Digitact and other Elektron boxes, it's incredibly fun. So anyways, sorry, I can hear these animals just being absolutely absurd behind me. So anyways, all this gushing goes to just say that, like, hey guys, what's up? I've been spending the last 3 weeks learning this box, and like, I feel like I've only scratched the surface, but I am feeling incredibly inspired lately. And I'm using a lot of gear that I was kind of like, putting off to the side in a lot more like productive and fun sort of ways that I'm enjoying. Like the Volca sample is like all become my best friend again. Me and Volca sample, best friend. Lots of easy CCs, the Pagan OS, absolutely wonderful. No pizza. I don't know what that means. No, I don't have the modular system out right now. Anyways, and then you just have to remember like all the best patterns. Yeah, see, these ones are all these are my purple sounds, which I think is this song that we just played. But then you also have access to all the fun stuff like fills, Bernie wants to see Mako. Okay, wait, well, I guess. Okay, you guys have to see behind the curtain then. Here, Mako's down there. Look at him. Sorry, I can't get this thing off the tripod. It's stuck on the tripod. He's down there. He's peeling a softball. Tell Bernie. What's up, Bernie? Anyways, there's two things that I've been absolutely in love with lately. The snapshot function, which I don't think I should talk about because I'm not as good at talking about it. Can you do fills per track? Like on the Digitech from Hapax? Yeah, no, so you can do fills per so you have 16. I'm not sure I totally understand the question, which is can you do fills per track? You can do fills per pattern per track and you have 16 of them. So like right now I'm only honestly using like the first 4 of these tracks as like different sliced up like things. Like track 1 is a bunch of breaks, track 2 is like a little pad. This is like a bunch of weird sounds that sound funny. And then this is, I think, the end of the PlayStation 2 sound, which, in case you weren't aware, the end of the PlayStation 2 sound sounds great any pitch. I love that sound. Favorite sound. Okay. And then what is 4? That sounds like some weird shit. I don't know what that is. So anyways, you can do fills per sequence, like per little like bar thing here, and then you can make your bars like crazy fucking long. Like 128 steps is nothing, Elektron baby. This bad boy can go to like some sort of absurd number like 512. So, you think 128 is cool? I think 512 is cool. This also has sync so right now I've got it set to like 4 bars for like, so if we were to like change, but you could have this set to like a quarters. So you could have that sort of, and then you can also have it so that like it does that sort of like direct jump sort of feature. Yeah, so you hear it? Like I'm just swapping back and forth on every 4th step there. Anyways, that's a lot more fun. You could definitely achieve all of these things just doing the Elektron workflow, but like you'd have to do different patterns, you'd have to do different pattern mutes, you'd have to do all of this like workaround stuff that, like, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm not super interested in doing anymore. Like, I've learned this device and I'm pretty happy with it. And like, to be 100% honest, the Digitakt doesn't offer anything in terms of like sound. You know what my secret sauce to like make sound good on the Digitakt is to beat the shit out of them and put them through like handbrake and fucking convert them down to like lower mono values. So put them at like 44.1 mono 16-bit and then like convert them from that to like 38K 12-bit and like then and mono, and then things sound good on the Digitakt. That's my secret. So like, I just want to control that stuff, and I want it to be really repeatable, and I want it to be nice and in this little view. Been having a lot of fun with this setup. So that's my little mini Hapax what's going on with sequencers and gear update. So now let's bitch about Elektron for just like just like a little bit. You get the Hapax, the workflow's way better. Exactly. So like, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is not like a pretty you know, privileged. You know, it's nice to have a sequencer brain. It's nice to have a bunch of like little fucking gear and stuff. Like, you could do all this stuff with a computer, but you know, it's more fun to not. I look at a computer all day. Anyways, here's the crux of an argument that I've been thinking about for a while, which is stop making Mark IIs of things, Elektron, please, because when you made a Mark II of everything so far, you've just killed the fucking market for all of the Mark I stuff. Like, Digitakts are selling for, sorry, here, and let's take a look. 300. Look, this is when it dropped. This is, you can see it. You can see the drop. I had another thing over here that was kind of like the MPC from the MPC 1 and the MPC 1 Plus, which, I mean, like, it was January 23. So like, look at that, like, as opposed, you know, it's not there was a pretty significant drop. It's kind of similar, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot to grab the stats on the Digitakt Mark 1, but essentially my argument here is that the Digitakt 2 came out. You've got now way too many Digitakt Mark 1s making, honestly, for my money, the best people anytime someone asks me like, oh, what should I get for like a drum machine or a groove box nowadays? It's like, get a Digitakt 1. What are you thinking? What are you doing? Yeah, dude, I use Freeform for all my note stuff, and like I've been because I'm so often on my phone, and I'm like, oh, this is a fun thing, and then I'm like, I should put it in. Anyways, Freeform is great. I recommend it to everybody. If your brain is like a works like me, which is maybe like really ADHD and sort of crazy, it's very fun. But yeah, by far the best drum machine groove box right now for the money to buy is a Digitakt 1 in good condition for like $500, $400 or $500. If you can get that, I would not recommend anything else to anybody else, because here's the thing is, okay, that was just a mean thought I had. Everybody's initial Digitone 2 jams sound exactly the same, which I did kind of feel like. This is what you get for like $500 more, for $1,000 more. I tried to like find all of the, and a little bit of this is cope. I will admit, right up front, everybody. About 20% of this is like Wes being like, I don't need it. I don't need a Digitakt 2. It's cool. It's cool, you guys. That's about 20% of this. But the other 80% is my honest and real opinion, devoid of emotion. So, Digitag 2, 16 tracks. Alan from Soundchecked here. What's up, Alan? How's it going? I put the things I would be most excited about at the top. So 16 tracks, that would be cooler. It would be cooler to have more kind of just like fuck around audio tracks. The larger RAM and sample memory, that would be huge, because right now as it is, having just 127 slots, it's still a lot of slots per project, but I've hit that limit so many times. So yeah, if like for the amount, because you have 8 banks of 16 projects or 16 patterns, that is a lot of patterns that you could possibly have. So you can also explore a ton of ideas, and that's in the Digitech 1. Anyways, having more and having the kind of like organized architecture that the Digitech 2 has, that's kind of cool. I'm into that. Send effects, you really just get the chorus and the master overdrive. Like, that's all that's new. For machines, you just get the stretch machine, stereo sampling. I put question marks because I was like, is there still mono? Because that was unclear, but there is still mono. Wait, hold on. I had to turn on the drum and bass. Oh, no, wait. Boop, boop, boop. How come I can't hear the drum and bass? Oh, well, whatever. Wait, is there drum and bass happening? Sorry. Gotta have background drum and bass music playing. Okay. Anyways, back into it, you guys. Back into the bitching. So, here's the thing is I just feel like Digitech 2, there's not enough there. There's not enough new stuff there for $1,000. And like, I just kind of feel like until more arrives at the Digitech for the Digitech 2, I gotta say I'm like super not interested in it. And to a degree, that extends to the Digitone, because now the Digitones are in the same boat where they are like $400 or $500. I think I really just want I really want to get a Digitone. I really kind of just want a poly synth like that. And now that I could also because the Digitone 2 doesn't have multi-map, and multi-map with the Hapax seems like it would be fucking badass. So I don't know. That's kind of, I'm just like, I don't know, kind of disappointed in Elektron, because what I was also saying over here, not like they care because they're mad at me. Digitech 1 still sort of feels unfinished. There are a ton of aspects of that like bum me out, but why would you get a model sample anymore these days? I would be super interested to see if model samples are actually still moving, or model cycles for that matter, because why would you spend $300 on them, on the used ones? Actually, that's a good question. I wonder what used model samples are going for these days. I wonder if their price has also completely tanked. 195, 200. So I mean, $200 isn't like a bad price. Free. $200 isn't like a bad price, but like, I don't know. Still, when you could get a big old bad Digitech for $400, 400 smackaroonies, I don't know why you would get one of these. Show me the seller thing. Where's this stupid little graph? There we go. Show me the graph. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Yeah, look at that. It did. The price of these did kind of drop off too. Look, they were selling more along that like 250 range 2 years ago. Yeah. Look, see, this is just like speculation here, but I'm just kind of like, man, kind of feels like they just killed the market for like their lower end gear, and also killed the market for anybody who's trying to resell a Digitact 1 to upgrade, because it's like, what? I wouldn't tell anybody to dump off their Digitact 1. And then yeah, these are my mean takes. MIDI kind of sucks on these fucking things, dude. Like going MIDI in, it's fine, but like it's not great. Like there's a lot of things that, like control aspects, that seem like they should be a little bit more dialed in. Like things like, especially like anytime that you need to like switch something, or any values that seemingly don't see, like this value starts like its set value is closer to like 126. Sorry, no, I'm not on that screen. Anyways, blah 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 blah. So that's those are my mean takes, and Elektron bitching and whining. Anyways, now let's look at some other cool stuff that's actually fun. First of all, ALM's new oscillator.
The MCO Mark II is a compact and highly versatile multi-synth voice and VCO module inspired by 90s and early 2000s digital synthesizers. It offers a broad collection of fun and exciting synth voice programs with extensive, fully customizable parameters. Spanning all voices is a chord setting, built-in envelope generator and VCA, plus freely assignable modulation from both external CV inputs and 3 onboard LFOs. The MCO provides a wide range of musical sounds in a convenient and compact 6 HP form factor with an easy-to-use, highly visual user interface. Let's take a look at its features using the
I feel like that pretty much says it all. So this is the MCO Mark II, and it looks so good and so pleasing. There's something ALM is really just, they're a company that's like kind of obsessive about their own little aesthetic in what to me is like the polar opposite of like Make Noise, where like Make Noise is like, we're so weird, look at our stupid fucking lettering, and like ALM is like, hey, what if everything was like really clear and cool and like fucking sounded so crisp and clean and was beautiful. Anyways, this thing looks really, really sick. It's got a chord mode. It's got a ton of assignable CV, which is really, really sick. It sounds very, very good. There's an external input. Where's the, I think at the end there's just like straight up a jam
sound source, capable of anything from wavetable chords to additive plucks, thick supersaws and detuned VA sounds to rich
ordered two.
vocoder
See, that's
processing,
what's up.
kick drums and much more. Its modern, compact yet flexible design makes it a great solution for adding rich musical sounds to small systems or live performance setups. For sound demos of the other available synth voice programs, please see our other videos linked in the description below. The MCO Mark II is available now and shipping from your favourite ALM stockist.
So this thing sounded really good, and honestly, where did they put it? This additive synth made me like really kind of want to like hop onto one of these. It looks very, very good. It's just like, dude, it's very, very good. Okay, and then let's definitely, I remember the 90s analog emulation being very good. Oh, Mr. Spike, you're so cute. Virchana. That super saw. I like that they made it purple, like the JX80 8000. We're gonna skip right to the end here because they got a lot of good sounds in this one. I haven't listened to the Sid Guts one either, but ALM's got a lot of experience with the Sid Guts, so. Because that was one of their first modules. Hey, ow. Why are you being so mean? Ow. I did go on a bro synth style rant on the Digitech too. Man, it's the hat. He's really got me. Ow, Spike, you're biting me so hard. Ow, 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 Spike. I wanted to go. Not without Jesus Christ. Man. Well. This thing's hot. I'm all about it. This is a bro synth style stream. Let's be honest here. Let's really give it up for the inspiration. Of Jesus Christ, Spike got me so good there. Of this stream. Anyways, in the bro synth, in the bro synth sort of style, let's just keep on looking at gear because there's been so much gear coming out, and buddy boy, I want to at least talk about this thing. I feel like Tom we'll just let him talk for a minute here. But unfortunately he's like not a video guy. So this video is like not great, but if you're unfamiliar, he's the guy behind Music Thing Modular, or maybe like not the guy behind it, but he's like one of the core designers. As long as I've known him, he's been the guy doing all the designs, and he's made this little fucking, workshop system, and I think it comes as like a slightly DIY. You need to like solder the jacks on and everything, but I thought it was an incredibly good collection of like modular stuff in a really, really interesting and cool package. But essentially you've got like a little computer here that's got different cards, 2 oscillators, sorry, I got the hiccups. A whole bunch of like fun little utilities that have a lot of really like stuff that I'm like, why isn't that in other modules? Like the input just has a feedback thing, like I think it just feeds the output back into the input, and I'm like, wait a minute, every input and output module should have that. That's a really good idea. I feel like you don't see it at all ever. Except for on the Castle effects. Anyways, the filters look pretty, everything looks fairly basic, but it all looks like it's been incredibly well thought out, and I don't know. It's pretty exciting looking to me. I feel like I would have to just let him talk for 25 minutes about this and like the ideas behind it and everything. But basically he was like, they were doing a workshop or something, and he wanted a system that everybody would have the same system, and then they could like, go have fun with it. So yeah, I'll say just like check that one out on its own. That one gets a big old Wes, this is very cool seal of approval. Looking at the chat, making the camera top down. What do I think of the telepathic instruments orchid thing. That's the thing that what's his face? What was his name? Hold on. I'm brighten this up just a little bit. Is it like Flume or whatever? I don't know. That thing looks kind of cool. But I failed to see. Like, I think it has a cool synthesis engine in it. I don't know. It just like it didn't really excite me a whole bunch. As far as like chord things go. Oh, geez. That's another thing. I don't have anything that can make chords. I don't have the Micro Freak out right now. Tame Impala. He's the guy who made it. Yeah. I don't know. It looks really cute, but like it's one of those things where like it takes a lot for me to get excited about something on a demo video unless it's like something that I'm like, I've never seen this before. But like I feel like, and I don't want to be like a mean person or a hater because they very well could have figured it out. But I feel like there is a new brand of like, we figured out how to make chords easier for you, like every like 5 minutes. Like like there's like some new device that's like, here it is. Here's the machine that makes chords easy. It makes music theory. Nopia. That is another one that like actually looked really cool because it had like a little jelly thing. And actually, okay, this is reminding me of 2 other things. So let me pull them up because I think that I swear to God, fucking like Ricky just did a video where he's like, here's all you need to do. Here's all you need to know to like play chords, and it was like the worst fucking it was like just do like diminished fourths, and then like he was like then just do like suspended sevenths, and it was just like, wait, what? How is this? What? But he like counted them funny. Anyways, let's take a look because Nopia, it's been a long time. Here, let's see. 3 to me and 2 from you. Yeah. See, it didn't, I don't know. His idea was like, I don't know. Oh, let's see here.
Hey there, my name's Martin and I'm going to show you around this instrument. Nopia is a semi-modular MIDI chord generator.
Alright. Chord. Oh, bass. Mm-hmm. See, like, this looks really cute.
It functions on the principle of tonal harmony. But what is tonal harmony?
See, okay, and then this guy he's gonna get into it, but essentially
having fun by feeding it into a vocoder.
I mean, if you haven't seen this video, and look, listen, everybody, if you do chords the way that you do chords or harmonies or anything, like I think there's no shame in doing it any which way you do it. I don't have a ton of music theory, but like I usually just like plink it out, and which is no better than than like counting and being like, oh, I'll just count it. I usually am like, all right, this. And like sometimes I don't even get more than like 2 or 3 like things. I mean, listen to half of my music is like 3 different chords. I just think that like there's this strange complex that people have about not knowing music theory, that like they will not saying that like the Nopia looks pretty cool and like this is doing its whole thing. It looks kind of maybe limited in its use case, but whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I like anything with a joystick, and I like these gooey looking pads. It looks adorable. But like, I think that people are really maybe like self-conscious about not having this like who's the guy who's like crazy jazz bassist? Like, is it like Adam Neely? Like, I think people maybe get like self-conscious because they're like, man, I don't got that like Adam Neely like fucking like ding 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 ding. Like, I can just like hear a chord and be like, oh yeah, that's like G minor suspended with a flat major, you know. And it's like, it's okay. You don't need to know that much music theory. And like, if it's hard for you to learn, like, that's okay too. Okay. It's like, you can do whatever you need to do to make the thing sound the way you want it to sound. I would recommend having like a basic knowledge of like intervals. I think like knowing how the keyboard works and being like, all right, this is the note I'm using, and then like being like, if I go 3 up, 4 up, 7 up, you know, like there's like different, you know. Anyways, I think that and I think that like that's a very basic level of understanding and learning that you need to then go and like enter a world of fucking music and rhythm and fun and shit like that. But like, at the very basic, you know, like, if you want to get good at like drawing, you need to like figure out how to hold a pencil effectively. So that's just my take. I think that there's a lot of stuff out there that's like, here's how to make chords easier, and like, I don't know. Granted though, I've got a Hapax here that makes chords a whole lot easier. That I was doing when I was doing the castle. I've got a video that I'm working on. It should be, if anybody from Basil's watching this, I swear to God, the video is going to be done tomorrow. You're going to love it. You're going to be like, wow, look at all these animations. They look great. That's what you're going to say. You're going to say, wow, I didn't know you were going to animate half of the quick start manual, but you did, and it's cool. So I swear. But anyways, I was doing that video and I was using the chord mode on Hapax to trigger the mini freak, micro freak, mini freak, micro freak, micro freak. That little freak. And it was a lot of fun. I gotta say, you know, having easy chord mode is very fun, but that shit is also built into like the key step 37 with like strum features and arpeggios and everything. It's not built in to the Digitone 2, and that fucking blows. Anyways, let's look at something else that was really exciting to me. This guy here, we're just gonna let him talk. That's what he sounds like. Okay, no, but this guy we are going to let talk. Oh, I got to make this thing bigger so you guys can't see everybody in the Discord. We're probably going to spend the next like 20 or 30 minutes on this because I found out you can just do this.
Hi, it's Iftach. A while ago, I had the pleasure of giving a workshop in the Brno University of Technology where I got to present my work in the field of ultrasonic recordings. It was a fantastic experience, and ultrasonic recordings is something I've been doing for the past decade or so I thought it's a good time to make a video about it. In this video, I want to take you on a bit of a journey into the world of ultrasound or high-frequency recordings and discuss how it can be used for sound design purposes. And I'm going to talk about the tools and the techniques involved, my motivation, different sound sources, and of course, I'm going to play a lot of examples. So headphones is probably a good idea.
I would recommend putting some headphones on.
I started experimenting with ultrasound recordings. And my main motivation was the idea that there's a whole world of sound around me that I simply can't hear. Not because it does not exist, just because it's outside my natural hearing range. I guess you all know that us human beings, we hear somewhere between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz. Yeah, my personal...
So, we'll pause, because this is one of these things where it's like, you should just watch this video. Go watch this guy's video. But, anyways, let's just say, you know, having easy chord mode is very fun. But that shit is also built into, like, the key step 37 with like strum features and arpeggios and everything. It's not built in to the Digitone 2, and that fucking blows. Anyways, I'll like give him the views. He's like a small channel. Oh, he's growing pretty fast. He's gonna be bigger than me by the end of the month, guarantee it, because his content fucking is awesome and it's very good. So here's the deal. This guy is like Ultrasonics here. You've got this idea of like, all right, here's what we can hear. It's like 20 to 20,000. And there's a whole world of sound happening outside that range. Microphones can pick it up fairly easily. And you can... Yeah, there's this funny thing that happens when you slow down audio, right? Is that it gets like, longer and the pitch goes down. Right? So if you've got like, a really, really high quality, high sample rate, really like lush recording of, something. And then you have like a ton of functionality when you slow it down. And also you can bring frequencies that were higher in the spectrum down to things that you can hear. Also, it does a bunch of interesting things to the way that things sound. My ad blocker is working better.
Clink that we all know, but when we slow it down 16 times or 4 octaves down, we clearly hear the fundamental. And what's more interesting, that on the second or third iteration, when the ring jumps up and down, we start to hear a perfect fifth. And this is really, really beautiful. And this just adds a whole new layer of musicality and richness to the sound, which is amazing for me. It never ceases to surprise me. So again, this first example is just a great example of how slowing down an ultrasonic recorded sound can reveal hidden complexity that is just not audible.
I also love this guy's accent.
The next example is a slowed down recording of a spring dropped into a ceramic bowl. When we slow it down, we really hear how the complexity of the sound starts to unfold. And it sounds like an FM synth. We can hear all the coils of the spring interact in different frequencies and probably also modulate each other, which is really, really cool. And again, would never be interceptable at normal speeds.
Check it. Fucking hell yeah, bro.
This is another perfect example of how
the
slowing
wood
down
one was another
ultrasonic
really good one.
Can reveal this very
check out this wood one. Very cool. Super into that. Wait, let's look at the glass one too.
To hear.
Oh yeah. So anyways, it's going to be incredibly hard for me to show this, but you can watch his video. I don't think I should try to this right now. Anyways, go check your audio interface right now. He does say what what kind of stuff he uses. But the interesting thing that you might notice is that if your audio interface can go to high sample rates, which is exactly what Wonky Robot suggested, or spotted, is that like you can actually get to a degree this same effect without having to go and use like a very expensive mic or like ultrasonic recording setup. So the ultralight that I have can go up to like 192. Yep. A lot of stuff can go up to 192 these days. So excuse me, I'm all burpy because I drank all this tea. If you just set your sample rate to 192, your file is going to be fucking massive. but you just get like a good, like the SM57. I should have saved these recordings, but like I just went and like dropped some like, I actually did it with like this stuff that was right here. So I was just like putting that like, and you can slow it way down, and the quality stays really good. The keys for doing this in Ableton is to use repitch mode. It will only, but that will only let you stretch it to 999 times. So like, try that out. Mike G, bro, thanks for the tip. Anyways, this was really cool. This fellow Ifta also, where's my whoop? They also made a follow-up to this. This is how late this video is. Where they further explore the wood aspect of this, and like perception through sound scaling is, I mean, you can read. I would highly advise watching this too. This one's a much shorter watch. It's super duper fun. It's super duper cool. Get on that shit. Anyways, boop boop, beep boop. These are the videos. These are the videos that I be watching. Okay, a couple more. Maybe we should jam for a little bit. Maybe we should do a little jamming. Let's do like a mild amount of jamming, and then yeah, thanks again, Mike. I always appreciate it when people be tipping, but I never know what to do for you guys. Maybe some sort of dance. Maybe some sort of, I don't know, we'll make a jam here. Let me see. First of all, yeah, okay. This is just what I wanted. Okay. All right. So, thanks everybody. Oh, Alan. Look at you guys. You're just like tag teaming the tips, and I'm really appreciative of it. Thank you guys. We're gonna figure this out here. And by figure this out, I mean speed it up, because I don't like that hi-hat in there anywhere other than right there. I forgot to turn this on. Oh, maybe it's got dead batteries. Oh shit, we gotta get new batteries for the Volca sample. Hold on, you guys. Oh, what do we do? Hold on. I gotta get you guys some sort of something to go. Hold on, I need batteries. Okay. All right. Okay. I really hope. See, this is this horrible thing. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to delete this scene. I never know which batteries are good and which ones are bad. And one of these days I should really just get a power supply for all this Volca shit I got. Well, no, I only have the one Volca thing. Let's see. Okay, that's enough. That's enough battery. Hopefully. I do need to get myself a new capture card because I think that this one's just absolutely terrible. So I put a bunch of stabs in one. See here, in like one one file, so I could just use them all on like. Ooh, that's a good one. What's the most donkinest. Oh hell yeah. Okay. Okay, now this BPM needs to come down a little bit. Actually, I think it was better before. I need to find the right groove here. Yes, you gotta find the groove when you are not dealing with this shit being. Okay. It also helps to have the fucking metronome on. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Now we got a groove going. We can start to build. We can start to be stupid. Alright, now we gotta crack this beer too. Also, the bro Synthicon is we're moving on. This is now the West Synth Network. Alright. So what else do we have in here? Wait, hold on. We might have to pivot. No. Let's donk. We're donking. We might as well donk. All right. And then we also might as well get the fucking Volca Castle in the mix here too. Is the BPM rate different on the Hapax than on the Digitakt? No, see, here's the thing, is that the break is not synced. So like if we're over here and so the break is just like the break is just kind of like these two little slots or two little samples of audio. And this is something that I'm gonna like always do, is that the timing is off, essentially. The timing is not perfect. And so you're always going to be kind of playing around with the tuning here, I've found. To kind of speed up and find the little bit of pocket, and you can slow things down or you can speed them up. But I found that 9 times out of 10, if I want things to kind of sound like cooler and like groovier and like a little bit more like, you know, in and out of the pocket. That's how I do it. And honestly, see, that's how I think I find like a good groove, honestly. And here, I'll show you. Also because see, this is the type of thing. Oh yeah, okay. All right, I gotta do a handful of little maintenance things here. So first of all, settings, and then we're gonna actually show off some. We can go gate clock out. Right now, I've got this going out of gate 4. So cool. All right, that's synced up, right? That's synced. Is blue? Blue is synced. Yeah, blue is synced, and purple is not synced. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool, 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 cool. And then I've got to send a little bit of control voltage out of this guy right here. All right. So what I'm kind of doing is setting up a sort of like, and this is what I found is actually, in my opinion, the Hapax is like real super powerful fun thing here. Is that we can make a sort of like aggregate track here, which what I mean by that is now we've got the control of the, here, let me go and just, let's solo this. So we've got, take the right out here. We'll just go all the way up like that. And so now what we've got here is control over how much the effect we put in goes here. Let's actually take, because we also want to generate a CV voltage here, and probably take that, go right into there. And then let's go to, where's my pink guy? Yeah, buddy. So now, if we turn interpolation off, it's something else I will turn interpolation off. We can turn it on. We can turn it off. We turn it on when it goes around here. Or you turn it on, and turn it off, and then turn it on, turn it off. Oh wait, whoops. So now we've got kind of an aggregate device here. Get me in there. Beep. How come this isn't giving me a spike? My cat likes to eat these fucking... Oh, I lost something here. There we go. There we go. Man, it's giving me battery low again. That's so disappointing. My cat's breath smells like cat food. That's kind of weird, bro. Well, not really, but like, why are you smelling your cat's breath? Man, I'm so bummed out that this is dying right now because I just got it to sound real cool. Ain't that the way it goes? As soon as you find something you love. Putting some fucking conditional trigs in. Which is another nice thing here. So let's go to this little thing here. If you want to put conditional trigs in, like say you want to put like a bunch of like fill trigs in, you just pop it over to like fill here, boop, and then you just put down the trigs that you want to be fill trigs. Like maybe say, I don't know, what does this one sound like? And then if you want the channel to go back to normal, you just give it a click. Oh man, goddamn Volca sample died. Spike, what are we gonna do about this? You guys can't see this, but this cat is just sitting here fucking staring at me. Well, now you can see it. He's just judging me. I don't know what to do. My drum machine just died. Oh well. Okay, Hapax, you're done. You're out. You're out of the picture. On to back on to just normal digitacting. Let's just eliminate this whole freaking pattern here. Boop. Done. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do? That's the 100x sound. All right, let's get back to it. I do need to make something that's not donkey. I think the donkiness is, I don't think I was prepared to donk. Let's make this like way longer so we can just kind of get in some like, some of these kind of random ass sounds in there. So wait, hold on, because sorry, this is another thing that so I just made this whole sequence big, nice, big, long. It is now nice, big, long sequence. It's 128 steps, right? when I highlight a page, right, I can just go to the page and I can hit play and I can re-trigger the page that I'm working on, right? So I can like navigate around and be like, oh, cool, that's what I want. And then if I want to, you know, re-trigger from the top, I can do that. I can also sync it. Oop. Anyways. Niceties. All right, now we got this in there. The other thing that we've got going on here that I didn't mention at all is we have we have instrument definitions files. So I can load an instrument definition file into the Hapax, like the Digitact instrument definition file, or like say, I thought I had the Volca sample one in there. Maybe I forgot. Well, either way, this is gonna be the Volca sample. So you can just load an instrument definition file in there, and it will know what instrument you got. So that way, when you go to the automation lane, it's like, oh, I know that you want to control the assignable parameter 1, you know, and not mute lane, but I wanna play around with it. So I want to turn the interpolation off again. And then, okay, so this value is 0, which is not what we want. See, this is what I'm talking about. So, gosh, see, this is annoying because the value I want this to be is 60. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. Hold on a second here, baby. Now, this step, I want to only go on the fill. All right. And then I want some effects on this bad boy. I want the echo effect. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Everybody's zapping, zopping. Find it a little odd using an external sequencer to sequence the Digitact, considering how good the Elektron sequencer is. See, that's the thing, though, is that, like, it's perfectly fine until you want to start playing with it in a different way. And then you're going to find out that it's more fun to to try new things. Like, we'll try this. We'll put everything that we've got going on into this. We're gonna need some Sigatude though. All right. Let's zoom out for a little bit here. We'll come back to this. Because I was being goofy. And also, we're just taking a break from bitching and moaning and whining. And also, what time is it? I've been just... 9:05. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oof. Sorry, buds. Who's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? That's me, baby. Ooh. 9 p.m. most definitely. Okay. All right. Now we gotta look at things and whine and complain a little bit more because, baby, I will whine and complain. Thoughts on the United Healthcare CEO? Look, all I have to say about that is bummer. I don't know what to say. I'm not on the side of CEOs. Anyways, here's something that I thought was funny that I watched, and I was like, "Hey, that's kind of interesting take here, buddy." Actually, it's not.
Hello.
It's not. This guy.
And welcome to my secret synth stash with me, Woody. I've shown you all of this before. Just a quick recap. We've got a whole bunch of hardware synths here. The base station, there's a mini log, another mini log out there. Wave state, we have a native instruments thing.
He's going to proceed to show off a bunch of stuff that is like less than 5 years old.
CO2 was maybe $400.
And he's going to say, like, I spent all this money.
Want to take your rig out and perform in front of an audience, which is very cool. But I think today we'll focus mainly on the studio applications of these kind of setups.
And he's going to say that, like,
Let's talk about the drawbacks.
He's going to say, essentially, like, hey, I bought all of this gear, and I never fucking use it. And he's going to say, like, hey... I watched the video. You can go ahead and watch the video if you want. Like I'm here to explain it to you. That's why you're here. You're here to listen to me bitch about this. He is essentially going to sit here and be like, I paid all this money. I bought all this stuff. And the crux of, I think, a few of his arguments is that, like, he's like, this shit's like fun to noodle on, but like then I try to go and like make a song with it, like doesn't fit in the mix. Oh, none of it talks to each other very well. Like all the MIDI shit is annoying to figure out. Why doesn't it work like a VST that you just load up? I put on a fucking Oxford shirt to do a YouTube video. And then I wear a hoodie in this shirt. In this shot. Anyways. I don't want to be mean because I think he's fine. But I see a lot of people. The thing is that I see a lot of people. I don't even know what he's got here. The mini log or something like that. I see a ton of people in this guy's shoes, maybe not shoes, but like this scenario where, see, and everything that he's got, you'll also notice is like within the last 5 years. All of this stuff is like not even 5 years old. And it's like you got into this hobby and like you I don't know, man. He's got Woody Piano Shack. He's got 80K viewers. I don't know what his whole deal is. But he essentially is just like really upset that the hardware is not working for him, but he's bought a fucking shitload of it and like is mad about it. And I don't understand this. I've seen a lot of people make this mistake, and this is one that I'm going to say like, hey, you guys, this is on you. I don't know what the deal is here. I've heard some people say like this word like, oh, imposter syndrome. And I've heard a lot of people be like, oh, well, like you can't buy talent or blah, blah, blah. And like, I don't know, to a degree, all of these things are true. But like, I am so sick of people buying a bunch of gear and then just being like, this isn't as fun as fucking Richie Houghton made it look. And it's like, bro, that's because Richie Houghton did this shit for 30 years before he had any fun. That's not true, but I guess I'm just saying, like, I don't know, maybe he does want to be Espencraft. I don't know, he's not doing nearly as good in the views section as Espencraft. Oh yeah, and I forgot, because he constantly brings up, he's like, you should get a workstation synthesizer like a Phantom or a Montage or a Chord Nautilus or something like that. And I kind of am sitting here and I'm like, yeah, you should. You fucking should, dude. Like, no offense, but like, you're a workstation dude. And like, that's totally chill. You'd probably rip on a workstation. The thing is that like, I don't know. Workstations fucking rock. This guy was a hater. Watch the video if you want a good hater laugh. Here's one that's unique. Because normally I'm a Heinbach hater. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Woo! Beautiful.
I'm a Heinbach hater. Through and through. But I found this video really interesting because he did this thing where he was like, hey, what about Steve Reich's little phasing thing where you record the stuff? And he essentially said like, hey, I tried to do this, but I did it wrong and I fucked up. And so what if I try to do it again? And he does it again. Wow, did I just go right to the point with the thing? And he really successfully does it on two Nagra tape machines. And if you're unfamiliar with this experiment or kind of like this patch setup, it's essentially you get two tape machines and you record like the same whatever you want on there, and then you play it back on two different tape machines at slightly different speeds, and they or the same speed, and they kind of go out of drift in each other, and then you start to get these like weird fluttery phasey things. Well, you start to get these weird things, and if you use a synthesizer, you start to get really cool sort of phasey things that are kind of actually here. Let's see if we can. I did it with a Syntact, and it was very cool, but let's see if we could do it with the Digitact and the single cycle wave mode here. Hold on a sec. How would I achieve this? How would I achieve this without screwing up everything that I've got going on? I bet I could do it like this. B7. Let's go to pattern. All right, cool. All right, so we got to set up a couple of synth voices. Turn off keyboard. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, 7. We're on a side quest here. B8. Let's load up single cycle waveform here. Oh my gosh, these animals behind me are being absolutely crazy. Toolbox, oscillators, acid pulse, acid saw. Let's just do acid saw. Yeah, sure, that works. Okay, well, we don't need to do any of this because we could essentially just get an arpeggiator in here. Wait, not that one. Okay. Actually, what was that? Okay, yeah. Did that get in there? Did that get in there? Doesn't look like it's shit. Let's keep it on one page. Cool. All right, so we've got this little pattern here. We're gonna copy this pattern and we're gonna paste it right there. Actually, we need to paste it right here. And then we need to take this track and we're going to copy the track and then we're gonna come over here. We need to actually take the effect, though, too, of this guy. Boop. So we're going to copy it. Boop. We're going to paste it. All right, cool. And then see, check this out. This is a really cool thing. We can do BPM phasing, so we can actually change the BPM of one track. And then voila, we have BPM phasing. This is by 1 BPM. I think it's a really cool effect. Put a little bit of reverb in there. It is subharmonic core. But you bring in a little bit of that bit reduction too. Little did you know, if you fucking bit reduce a saw wave, you get a square wave. I don't know, you could have known that. But it's a really fun trick for using the Digitact as a synthesizer. Put a little bit of delay in there. No, actually, don't put any delay in there. Put the fucking Castle effects in there. And then you get a little bit of pitch shifty action in there. A little bit of... Oh yeah. Then you gotta increase the stereo. Like this. Ooh. Yeah. Then do one of these. Now we're just being silly, but you know what? You know what? Whatever. Sometimes I like to just be silly, okay? Anyways, okay, so that's BPM phasing. It's pretty fun. I gotta get rid of this hat. It's fucking up my hair. Fucking up my hair, bro. Okay, whatever. Well, now my hair is really fucked up. What are you gonna do? Anyways, that's fun on a bun. That was my arc with Heinbach. Is usually I'm a Heinbach hater, but I think that's also because I'm just a jelly of the fact that he gets to just hang out in Berlin and wear outrageous fucking sweaters and just like, look at this fucking guy. The nerve of this guy to be so happy in such an outrageous sweater. It just, God, I'm jealous. Anyways, let's listen to some of my favorite 303 lines of all time. Captain Picant put out another video. Yet there are some sleeper. We're gonna skip around in this video.
The 303 was marketed by Roland.
There are some sleeper patterns in this. The first one that I really enjoyed was this hard floor one.
Title TB Resuscitation, and the fact that they dedicated it to its inventor Tadao
If you don't know
Kikumoto
Captain
should
Picant,
give you an idea how much hard floor loved the 303. The German duo were known to use up to 6 TB303s at once, but for Experience 1? Wait, is it Experience? What does that even mean? Acid experience. But wouldn't it be asperience then? That's a very different experience altogether. Anyway.
This is one of the best channels on YouTube, in my opinion.
Acid House, Chicago House.
Yeah. So that was one of the highlights of this video for me. Also, he does Roy of the Ravers. This one was another good one.
Punched into a 303
We've all
sequence.
heard this.
This is the reason I wanted a 303 in the first place. Although I must say I've always directly placed them on the... Apparently 95 was a pretty good year for the 303, judging from the...
Okay, all we need to hear now is Emotinium.
All TB303s should be recalled and destroyed. However, soon after, Kikumoto discovered to destroy on Emotinium, Roy gives us a wonderfully dreamy and melodic 4-bar 303 line.
Something that I think is really interesting about Emotinium is that it's a remix of a CFAX Acid Crew song, but the CFAX Acid Crew song does not have nearly as good of a 303 bass line.
With its slides and unusually high notes, it almost sounds like it's singing. Just like on the funk, this goes above the normal programming range of the 303.
This is my favorite 303
but here we have to transpose it up by the maximum, an entire octave. The late 2010s seem to bring out the tender side of the 303.
It's almost like
he
did the last bit with this song. And he did a really good job of recreating this bass line. I didn't know this blues driver was such a ripper on the fucking 303. This is one of the greatest songs of all time. I had a great deal of pleasure listening to them recreate it, and also I think that this channel is one of the just
This is the sound of the legendary Roland TB303
gems
bass
of
synthesizer.
YouTube.
In this video, we're going to look at its fascinating history, and we'll do so with a colorful mix of our favorite 303 patterns spanning across 4 decades, including its very first appearance. So let's get started. Hello everyone, this is...
Go check out this channel if you haven't. How? Spike, why are you so mean right now? Let go of me. Let go. That cat, man. Chooses to be nice, chooses to be mean, chooses to bite the shit out of my hand. Can I send the Discord link? Bro, there should be the Discord link in the YouTube or on my YouTube page. Everybody always says it's broken though. So here, let's go see. Let's do 2 things. Let's see if we can change the name. And let's also see if the Discord link is broken. Where are we? We're in live. We're live as hell, baby. We are live as hell. Here, wait, let's change it. Synth Saturday. Chillin. I'll make a little smiley face. Chillin. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that this Discord link works. Watch me be in. There, see if that works. It says it's not valid. What do you mean it's not valid? Okay, look, I'm going to click on it. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Back to YouTube. That's not what I said. I feel like I do this once per stream. Go to the site. Go to the site. Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay. All right. Okay, you got me. You proved me completely inept at being able to use Discord. All right, sorry everybody in the Discord, you're being exposed right now. Actually, we could probably not expose you. Here, those are the rules. God, wow, I'm so bad at Discord. All right, let's see here. Invite people. We'll just copy. Look, Weaver Beats. Wait, we had a little... I sent him a message. Where am I needing to be? OBS. Here, okay, bam. Bam, poof. I swear to God, I've made this thing infinite like 900 fucking times, and every time look, expire, never. Max number of uses, no limit. Generate, copy, right? And then every time somebody's like, oh no, it doesn't work. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. It should work. Look at all these people up in here. What's going on? What's going on, people? Anyways, back to the whining. Okay, no, let's have a story time. Actually. So, hi, Mr. Mako. How you doing? Oh, hi, Mr. Mako. Okay, let's have a Discord story time. because it was so funny to me. All right, so on the Discord, here, hold on. I got to get all my windows windowed. On Elektronauts. A few days ago, there was somebody, it was actually friend of the channel Sun Woo posted, hey, what's the deal with fucking Kendrick? Like, is he all that? On the Elektronauts forum. And I think actually, so Woofy, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a Y on the end of your name. Maybe you do in here. Wolf got this, spotted the perfect encapsulation of this, which is, I would say that this forum is not the demographic for Kendrick, and you will get a lot of replies that reflect that. And oh man, the replies did not disappoint, you guys. It's like almost like everybody on Elektronauts is like a 12-year-old who's never heard Kendrick Lamar. And so let's just go over some of the best, worst takes. Kendrick Lamar is overrated because of the Drake thing, which I think is overrated because of Drake. This guy was hilarious. This guy just showed up to be like, I think Kendrick Lamar is a racist. Which is just like, whoa, buddy. Okay. This guy showed up to be like, Mac Miller's really fucking cool too, bro. What about Mac Miller? Which is, I think, just kind of hilarious. There were just a ton of, I really think, I'll get off of this now. I really think that there were some of the absolute worst music takes I have ever seen in my entire life in that forum posting. And also I think some good takes too. But I thought it was really, really funny. If you are, and then somebody posted this West Side Gun track, which I thought was hilarious. And then I was like, oh man, maybe we should just listen to West Side Gun on stream. But you know what? I think we'll get in trouble if I just start playing West Side Gun on stream. But regardless, if you're not up on the West Side Gun, I think you should go check him out. He's a fun listen. And yeah, did we look at all of these? Oh, we didn't look at this. Baby, I don't know what this is, but I do want to know. Look at this.
This is the MIDI chord.
If it's like a Suzuki Q chord.
The MIDI chord is a pocket-sized instrument designed to build interesting chord progressions.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so stupid looking. What is this little
easily
thing?
Selected by choosing single buttons.
What is this thing? It looks like a comb.
More complex chords can be built by selecting multiple buttons.
So it's a Q chord. But what is the thingy?
The sensing bar is precise and reactive, allowing the use of strums as well as arpeggios.
Okay, see, this is funny and cute. It looks like a Q chord, but like, I wonder what is underneath that. What is powering that strummy thing? I'm so curious.
Engine.
Let's take a look. Harp section. 12 voices. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Okay. All I want to know is like what this little thing is. Like this little like bling, bling, bling. It looks very cute. Anyways, this is something I saw that I thought was very cute and cool. This is like half of what I talk about on a synth stream is like, I thought this was cute and cool. And then I thought this was stupid. So we've covered cute and cool. Yeah, the tape, we talked about the tape at the beginning. And we talked about Orchid at the beginning too. The tape looks really cool. We're very excited about it. See, I think it's down here. It's small because see? We already talked about it. It's small. It's little. I think that's all the videos I really want to talk about. Andrew did one on how he makes all his video stuff, which I thought was really interesting, but I don't think it needs like really a lot of discussion. It made me realize two things. It made me realize that my lighting situation is actually pretty fucking good, that I'm doing pretty good on the lighting, you know, like all things considered on public radio with Garrison Keillor, we're looking pretty good lighting wise, but we do definitely need to upgrade the capture card for the top down camera, because look at how crunchy this looks. It's not looking good, baby. It's looking pretty crunchy, pretty gross. But yeah, it is 9:30. What was the TLDR on the Elektron stuff? Oh man, TLDR on the Elektron stuff was, I'm coping. And I'm not getting a Digitakt 2 until they do something cool with it, until they make it worthwhile for like the price point. And unfortunately, until that time, everybody else, best drum machine out there, Digitakt 1. Best fucking FM synth, probably also the Digitone one. For the price, that's what I would go get. Put the Bro Synth hat back on. Don't tell me. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. No, I can't get up. I don't know where it is. Time Plus, I love, by the way. It's on the table because I need to relearn the MIDI implementation. But I kind of really do like being able. Okay, see, here's something that's really nifty about the Time 2, or the Time Plus, is you can't even hear where the phasing is happening and where the delay is starting. Oh man, that's so much fun. Oh man, did you guys hear that? Like, I wonder if this is properly gonna... Hold on. We gotta get out of this thing here. And go straight into this thing. You can kind of like stutter it out. I love the Time Plus. I love delays in general, and so... I think if you're gonna if you're really a delay person, then you'll probably like this. But if you're not like the type of person who it's okay to not be that person, but like, I think that delays are probably some of my most favorite effects in general. Like distortions and delays. And is it better than the Empress ecosystem? That's hard. I would say they're very different. I would still probably take a Time Plus. I would take a Time Plus over the Empress thing for sure. Oh wait, 100%. But I love time effects. And so having kind of like a palette of time effects here, having the sequencer and the presets, I'm really into that. I'm also really into grimy, gross, chunky, funky, stupid sounding delays. And that's just the guy I am. So I don't know. You know, everybody's going to find their own thing and they're going to love it, or they're going to be like, me. You know, some people is reverbs. I know a lot of people who go crazy for reverbs. 305 saying chorus and delays. Secondhand poly-in trackers are going for cheap. Are they any good? You know, I never really used a poly-in tracker, like extensively. But I think that they've reached a point currently where all of the fucking glaring glitches are fixed, and they're essentially saying that the Tracker 1 is done. So I would say, yeah, if they're going for dirt cheap, go get one. Been trying to hone in on which delay you want to get. I'm trying to think of the Boss made or not Boss, who line, is it line 6? The DL, the whatever the remake of the DL6 is. DL6? Is it DL6? Or DDL6? The motherfucking green delay. No, not this one. Oh, what's it called, you guys? The green delay pedal. I know this guy. DL4. Oh, okay, you were 100% right. Sorry. This one, the remake of this thing is really, really good. Oh my God, it's only $250. Wow. That's super impressive. But yeah, this one was really good. I liked it a lot. Some people are saying Eventide. I've used the Eventide stuff. I like it. I think that when I was at Perfect Circuit, they released all the like micro pitch and like chorus ceratops or whatever it was. It was like, what was it? It was like something stupid. But $190. Oh yeah, check out that DL4. It's really cool, and you can definitely do like a lot of like freezing and stuff. Like I always think of like this one. What is it? There's like this Minus the Bear song. Is it? I think it's Nights. Yeah. Here's the sales pitch for the DL4. It's just watch this guy's fucking feet. Like this dude's feet is just like he be hammering on the DL4 when he's like but yeah, all of the like stuttery bits in this song were the DL4, and this band used the DL4 quite a bit, and you can hear it in their records. But yeah, that's a cool pedal. I'm a big fan of it. Damn, I keep closing my thing here. Whatever. Sorry. Somebody else was asking about audio interfaces and upgrading speakers in the Discord. And I will say that they were looking at some Motu stuff, and then people were talking about clariets and everything, and speakers, all that type of stuff. I 100% think that the Motu Ultralight is like the best interface on the market right now. I think the Ultralight or all the Motu stuff is banging, and I'm also a huge fan of really crappy monitors. I think you should pay a studio for their monitors. Spike, I put you on my headphone cable. I think you book time to hear good studio monitors, and like, I don't know, you can like pretty effectively. Let me finish this thought. The baby face is super good too. I don't have RME money, but if you're like a touring musician, yeah, probably the baby face is probably one of the best at that next level. But sorry. Yeah, anyways, they were the person in the Discord was looking at the Atoms. I think everything Atom makes is really great. I have a bunch of Yamaha bullshit. And the Genelec stuff is really nice. And that that was on my notes. It was like home studio recommendations. That's all it has written down. But yeah, and now it's like 9:45. When did I start streaming? 7:45. It's a 2-hour stream. Damn, I didn't get to nearly as much jamming as I wanted, but that's because there's bad astrological transits right now. My girlfriend scared me. She told me everything in the sky was all fucked up, and that I shouldn't try to fucking fuck around. Focal stuff is pretty nice. But anyways, guys, I'm mega tired right now. I'll probably do a chill synth stream tomorrow and like dink around on the Hapax a little bit more. I did realize I have to email them and a bunch of other things. I'm having a whole bunch of thoughts right now that I maybe shouldn't yell at. Check out the POS remix of that minus the Bare Night song. Like POS, like the Doomtree guy POS? Damn, I didn't know he did a remix of this song. Let's listen to it. Does he rap on it? Hell yeah. I used to know this guy. His name is Stefan. He used to come in the synth store I worked. Okay, I think I could get copyright striked. Yeah, no, POS. This guy POS. His name is Stefan. Yeah, he's out of Minneapolis. He was part of Doomtree. He's like the nicest, most chill guy in the world. And he's like super into hardware and like he's like really good at using it and everything. I wonder if Doomtree was kind of like this local Minneapolis super group of like all of these Dessa. I didn't know Laserbeak was in it. Yeah, a bunch of DJs, Sims, BOS. I feel like there were more people in it. I thought there were like 16. But they were pretty cool. They were pretty fun. A Midwest hip hop collective. Yeah, they were pretty cool. They were up there with there was another Minneapolis super band called Gangs. That I think POS was in this too. This was Gangs was really, really cool. Harmar Superstar. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, members of Polisa, Megaphon, Solid Gold. Bunch of Minnesota bozos. Yeah, this band was really cool. Check out the gaudy side of town. Kind of like lo-fi, chill. Anyways, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. But yeah, we're good yap sesh, everybody. I'll try to get on tomorrow and really just maybe bring out a few more things and really play around a bunch more. A little bit more structured, perhaps. Or perhaps not. Maybe we'll just yell about some stuff some more. Anyways, okay, everybody, bye.